Okay, I am out here on a nice August morning. Actually, it's almost noon on a nice country road, enjoying the nice weather. And the summer has been fantastic for weather here. It hasn't been crazy hot. Like last year, we had, I think it was close to between 15 and 20 days of 40-degree plus, that's Celsius, 40-degree plus weather. And this year, only, I think, 5 days. So that's a lot better. Last night it rained a little bit, and we've had intermittent rain, which has kept the fires down here. And this summer, like last summer, we've had actually no smoke, no wildfire smoke. And it used to be you could count on that in late July to September to have smoky skies, but it just doesn't happen this year. So yeah, it's been amazing summer. No major disasters or events. I've been doing a lot of motorcycle riding and bicycling. So I kind of alternate it when, because I go on, I'm into my second hour of bicycling here. And it's still hot, so I usually do these things in the mornings because it's still, this is a hot part of the world. Your normal afternoon high is still going to be about between 30 and 35 Celsius. So that's, 80, 90s. So, but the mornings are amazing. A nice summer morning. And this time of year, there's not going to be a whole lot of them left. It's mid-August now, so another maybe month of summer, then you're getting some more fall weather, which is okay because September, October are two of my three favorite months, April being the other one. I absolutely love October. Colors change, the air gets nice and cool, you can keep your windows open, you don't need air conditioning. And I like the angle of the sun lower, and I actually like shorter daylight days. It's crazy to have daylight here till 9, 10, 10:30 at night in the summer. I hate that, especially when you're trying to watch TV or something. Of course, you can close the blinds and all, but I like nights being dark. Some people hate that, but so I look forward to that. It should be like 6 o'clock, just like in Hawaii. At 6 o'clock, it gets dark. You only need 12 hours of daylight. Nighttime should be dark. But yeah, the fall is amazing. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of riding. Today is bicycle day. Tomorrow will be motorcycle day. Yeah, I think I'm on target for, well, I've got about 12,000 kilometers of motorcycling in this year, and probably on target for somewhere between obviously 15 and 20,000 kilometers, which is a good amount of riding, I think. And I haven't been stranded like I have the last 2 years. Everything's gone well. Bikes are running good, but and the price of gas is down because they got rid of a major tax that we had here. So it's all good. It's just a matter of deciding what bicycle to ride and what motorcycle to ride. Those are my big decisions of the day. And there's lots of orchards here. There's apples. They'll be harvesting them in the next few weeks, I guess. There's a big orchard, apple, peach, cherry, apricot growing area, nectarines too, because the weather is conducive. But yeah, with the rain we've been getting now and then, not a lot, just enough to keep the forest damp and prevent major fires. There's always been a few spot fires, but thankfully they're getting on them quick. They learned their lesson, I think, from past years where they just, oh, let it burn. The rain will put it out. Well, the rain never comes. So you got to get on it and get them while they're small. But yeah, it's been one of the best summers ever where I can go on a nice morning bike ride like this. It's just awesome. So when I'm on a bicycle and even a motorcycle to maybe a lesser degree, I feel like way younger than I am. Like I'm an old motherfucker. I am freaking old. But when I'm on this bicycle, just it makes me feel like a kid again. I seriously think like I'm like 20 years old right now. Okay, maybe 30. Okay, maybe 40, which is way younger than I actually am. So you remember when you were a kid riding around on your bicycle, it's kind of like those memories come back and it's really cool. I mean, I could ride this thing all day if it didn't get, it's going to get hotter today, but it's actually, there's a little coolness in the air from the rain last night, I guess. Because usually it's steamy hot by noon o'clock. Noon o'clock, is that a thing? Oh. And tomorrow morning it's supposed to be definitely sunny. It was a little dodgy weather-wise, so that's why I'm bicycling instead of motorcycling. But tomorrow morning I'm going to take the CBR out and rip out. If I get out early enough, you beat the traffic, you beat the heat, you beat the cops. Still haven't got a ticket. Last ticket I got was 2009, and I literally speed all the time on 2 of my 3 bikes that are street bikes. I don't speed on the 500X much because it's not that kind of a bike. But I really crafted the art of dodging. There's not a lot of cops on our highways, to be honest. I hardly ever see anybody pulled over. I have a radar detector, which has saved me literally thousands of dollars, and maybe my license, that I rely on, but not totally, obviously. You just have to watch your spots and be suspicious of oncoming traffic. You got to assume that every oncoming car is a police vehicle unless proven otherwise, which is pretty easy to prove it otherwise. You learn the profile. The tricky ones are the SUVs they use because there's so many white SUVs, so many white pickup trucks. They seem to come in one color, white. Oh man, it is so nice. So anyway, I keep getting lucky. One day they're going to get me, but as long as they don't get me excessive speeding, that's the main thing, which is 40 kilometers over the posted speed limit. Now that guy is going way too fast for this road, and they actually patrol this road. That guy's going about 110, 120, and it's a 60-kilometer zone. So he could get totally, oh, there's a can. He could get totally nailed. The problem with these quiet country roads is people think they can go whatever speed they want. And I do on my motorcycle coming back from a normal trip. I take this road to avoid traffic. But you have to watch it, man, because they do patrol this road. I often see a cop coming up and down here. Tricky. You really got to pick your spots and be super aware. As soon as you get complacent, you're going to get a ticket. Oh. This road is usually so quiet. I mean, in the open road back there, I just took a leak. No one around. You don't have to hide behind a bush or anything. There's just nobody here. More orchards. There's a car. Pickup. I swear to God, 3/4 of the vehicles around here are pickup trucks. I'm sure they're great to drive, especially on a highway and that, but really? Not very efficient way to travel. Look how green things are. Of course, they irrigate these fields. That's why they're green. Because we don't get a lot of rain. Oh, there's a sprinkler here, which I would go under, except I got this camera going on. They hire a lot of Mexican farm workers to come up here and pick the fruit. Because it is labor intensive. You got to pick all those apples. And there's vineyards too. On my right here are vineyards. There's so many wineries around here, it's crazy. Not so much here, but in the next valley over. Like wineries everywhere. You wonder how they can stay in business. These expansion joints on this road are not happy making. So yeah, it's a tough life. Bicycle, motorcycle. If it's really hot, I'll just stay home and race on my PlayStation. I have the virtual reality setup going on with a good wheel, and that's fun. A way to spend a hot afternoon when you can't go outside because of the heat. And winter is coming. If you live in Canada, you have a choice either to dread winter or just to cherish it. So the best thing to do is cherish it and think about how you're escaping the heat and how it's nice and cozy in your house and you can watch the snow fly or whatever outside, knowing that spring is coming. I could never live in a place like, say, San Diego, which I've heard has perfect weather every day. That would get so boring. Like always, what's this? There's a can there. To always have, what is it, 72 Fahrenheit every day. I'm just gonna pick up a can here, bros. I made $600 in cans. Picking up cans, not only getting money from this stuff, it's kind of a hobby I have. I made over $600 yesterday or last year with cans. So far this year I'm at 360, and it cleans up the environment. It gives me it's like a little hunting for cans. So if I see a can, I'll stop and pick it up, and then once every couple of weeks we go to the recycle center and cash it all in. It's a pretty easy way to make money. Pays for my, well, more than pays for my electricity for this e-bike, which really is only going to take about 5 cents worth. But yeah, I could never live in a place where it's always nice. It would get so dull. But winters here are bleak. It's cold and it's very little sun. And I actually have a mountain behind me that blocks out the sun through from mid-November to mid-February. you get very little sun because of the stupid mountain blocks it out. That's no fun. It's sunny in this part. I live a little bit to the west of here, and this place will be all sunny in the winter sun. Where I live, we're in the cold shade. It's kind of frustrating. Anyways, that's my bicycle vlog for the day. I think we got a couple of walkers up here. Oh, so peaceful. Yeah, this road, very little traffic, and it's just local farmers, farm vehicles and whatnot. Oh, are these guys gonna wave and say hi? I'm thinking they're gonna say hi. It's the Canadian way, very friendly, overly friendly. They even see me. Got a stick. Morning. Hello. Sometimes if people are a little too, like I'll stop my bike and have a drink. Somebody will stop. One guy stopped right on the highway. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, huh? Does it look like I'm in distress? Anyway, the two times I got stranded by it with my motorcycle, one time when I hit the rock, and another time when my chain broke. There's a farm vehicle. I wasn't stranded for long before someone, and there was no cell service in both, because there was in an area that was within 8 kilometers of each other with no cell service, believe it or not, in this day and age. Good Samaritans came by and helped me out almost within a half an hour. So that was good. It's good when they do stop, but really, I try to make out like I'm drinking water or something, and people will still stop and say, "Is everything okay? Are you okay?" Whether I'm on a motorcycle or a bicycle, like, isn't it obvious I'm okay? I would be waving my hands up or down or something if I wasn't okay. It gets a little bit irritating. Maybe I'm just look like a guy in trouble. I don't know. Okay, more vineyards to the right. Beautiful rows of vineyards. Probably can't see the rows with the angle. I have my X360 cam. This is with a DJI Action 2. But the X360 cam doesn't have, or I don't have, an external mic hookup for it. And it's difficult. The audio is difficult. This one I've got a wireless, really cheap wireless, but it works. And this is probably a little better clarity on this DJI Action 2 cam. And I am cammed out. I'm not buying any more cams. I might buy another drone though. The drone I have, which is the DJI Mini, the first generation Mini, it's not as it's always windy here. Not today, but usually. It's not as wind resistant as I'd like. And also you have to hook up your phone to the controller, which I hate doing. It's a pain in the ass. So the DJI Mini 4, I think it is, has the option of having the built-in screen on your controller. It costs a hell of a lot more, but I'd be apt to use it more often. It has the 4K camera, obstacle avoidance, and can go like 2, 3, 4 kilometers. And you know, it's a way upgrade. It's whether I want to spend $1,000, because I haven't had the urge to drone. A lot of it is you're worried about crashing the thing and all your money going there. If I don't fly it, I can't crash it. Although the DJI drones are pretty solid as far as, it's pretty hard to crash it if you keep your eye on it. They're pretty easy to fly. Anyway, enough of this shit. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my ride. It's probably way too long anyway. And look at all the bins. They're planning on a big crop, I guess. Shut her down. You can listen to the quiet here. Put my stand down. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even a bird. How weird is that?